So I have this issue where if I go into work, I really struggle to connect with anyone, especially in a professional setting where you're expected to be a certain type of way, a certain type of character you must exhibit to successfully integrate into the office space, the beautiful office space. And I've always struggled with that. Even though, like, as a kid, there's something wrong about that. Just why do I have to wear a suit to do things? Yeah, and I just question that. And why is there a new like another language that people speak when they're working? Now that I think about it, it seems like fake intellectual talk, and like I'm tired of it. I've always been tired of it. I was tired of it the moment it started. It's inauthentic. The CEO of my company, I don't know who he is, one, but I know for a fact he isn't, he's not a CEO. Like, that is not who, he's a human being, he's a man. He goes home. What does he do? Does he continue being that? That's his life. If his life is to be a CEO, you know what? And the thing is, you always have to watch yourself when you talk about these types of topics because you really need to check yourself and your own ego. Like, okay, but like, I'm still partaking in this. You know, I have a job myself, and I have a facade. It's just natural. You have a facade to different type of people. And I've noticed as I've grown older, the facade seems to drop itself naturally, and freedom to express yourself the way, it just is just way easier and it's way more comfortable. And I started doing that at work too. I've started looking at the rules and breaking them. Not like the crazy rules, just like social norms. I want to go straight to the deep stuff. You know, I had an Uber driver, and I was having a talk with him about. I believe I had like my first date or something, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna see her again. Like, it ended early, and like I just wanted to get into the deep stuff right away. And he's like, nah, you gotta start slow. And I was like, really? Like, I've had people in my life where I can instantly connect and verbal vomit on each other about the deeper stuff. And like I remember talking about anxiety and our mental health, and I mean, apparently that freaked her out because she deals with that too, but she doesn't want to confront it or whatever. There could be many reasons, but I disagreed with the Uber driver. I saw where he was coming from. If I wanted to have a better success rate and, you know, getting that second date or getting that digit, you know, like maybe, but it's inauthentic. Like, that is not me. And I said that. I said, now I'm trying to remember what I said. It was something to the effect of, well, if it's not me, then what's the point? We actually had a good bond, me and that Uber driver. He actually bought me McDonald's like straight after. It was a drinking night out. Yeah, he feeds me crap, thanks. I guess that's like God's way of saying, yeah, he feeds you crap, like actually and mentally. And he wanted me to follow him on Instagram and stuff. Yeah. Now looking back, what a sleazeball. Nah, no judgment. I remember him talking about he was in a rough financial state, but still, I don't know. There's a lot to complain about, and I think that's what people get so upset and start the suffering. But I think once you start to realize, oh, the facade is actually kind of fun. If you can play around with it, you can go to the office and like do little things your way. Like, bend the rules a little bit is my advice, because the rules are made by human, and there's God's rules, which I think what not to do. Morals, I don't, can I like disagree with morals, the principle of morals itself? I'll have to think about that. Like, obviously it's a term that exists, but I don't, it seems weaponized. Oh yeah, that sounds true when I say that. Yeah, it's weaponized. So I think morals have been distorted. Take that. Take that, woke internet. Alright? There's a new king in town. Anyway, yeah, imagine if like I thought that was the first person to ever say that. Sent me to a rehabilitation center because I'm spitting fire. I'm spitting truth. Anyway, basically, just have fun with it. Like, literally, whatever you are, just do that. Even if you get backlash. I think the more backlash you get, the better. It's remember, I think the things you need to remember, have fun, remember the duality of things. Always balance. If all else fails, just aim for balance, you know? Because there's a million ways I could express this thought, but there's only one way that I'm expressing it right now, and it's the correct way because it's the way that, my thought is coming out. And like people, there's only like a select few people that will actually like piece together what I just said there. Like I've noticed people can really, like if I'm watching a video of someone and they're making perfect sense, I read in the comments and they're, this guy's babbling on, this guy's insane, his mind's all over the place. You weren't following along. Like even if like a guy is talking nonsense, like I can follow along to what he's saying. I think, yeah, we shouldn't just place anything into a box, to be honest, because our minds want to categorize for sure. I think the idea of categorization is just misplaced anyway. That was kind of mumbo jumbo. Did you know what I just said? Because I kind of don't. They were just big words to me, but they came out, and maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't. And this is the type of conversation I'd like to have when I'm at work. But instead, I'm like, oh, did you see that file? Did you get my email? Everyone gets the emails. You can't miss an email. When's that ever happened? And you know the other person's lying. I was like, nah. Oh, no, I didn't see it. Yeah, you did. Otherwise, you suck at your job if you miss an email. In terms of my line of work, anyway, I don't know. Hey, not meaning to offend anyone here. I'm a peaceful soldier. Huh? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Okay. Sorry, I had a little like a mental break there. But yeah, I think that's all I had to really say about that. Just like I said, just be chill, be yourself, and just take one for the team. Go into situations where you're actually, well, just do what you want, really. I'd recommend be authentic as many places as you possibly can be, no matter what, and that's standing for your principle. And use your own discretion. Obviously, don't be a lunatic in the office. But if you do that, you weren't listening to me at all. So always listen to me. Okay, catch you.